Hey guys, thank you so much for jumping into this video today. My name is Danny Coldblood, aka Music Vidiot, doing a GTA5 video. Pretty much, guys, the last set of videos I did were what I believe to be steps in solving the Chiliad mystery, stuff that was very important, and this video is pretty much a bridge between those videos and the ones coming up, which are going to be unleashing the truth. So in this video, I'm going to give you 2 more steps. I kind of rushed them into one video because I'll be touching on all of these things that I've touched on already, all in the upcoming Unleashing the Truth. So here's a little recap in case you guys missed it. We talked about these filters that you can get by solving the murder mystery. We've talked about Epsilon, okay? We've also talked about Epsilon and yoga being something, you know, important. And what we're going to talk about in this episode will pretty much complete my little project of solving the steps, if you will. And then I'll feel comfortable moving on, guys, and giving you all my Unleashing the Truth series. And hopefully you guys can soak up all of this in, and maybe we can just get one step closer in solving the infamous Chiliad mystery. Down Boy, a dog training guide, and Dog Haircuts are just 2 books, just one example of things that lead to dogs in this game, that reference dogs, and I believe ultimately are referencing Chop the dog. We have the option to get the Chop dog tattoo on our right arm for Franklin, which we'll be touching on that in a second. But if we really pay attention, guys, and you really pay attention to the detail, you'll notice a lot of things in this game reference dogs, which I think ultimately reference Chop. Okay, even this license plate, which is in a mission that we can do as Franklin, says Alpha Dog. Okay, I'm not going to point out everything that I found. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, and I think you guys found your own references by now. And if you haven't, definitely pay attention. Don't worry, I'll be touching on more of this in my new series, Unleashing the Truth. Listen to what Franklin says right here.
Is that steaming pile of shit a present for not training you?
Is that steaming pile of shit a present for not training you? Is that steaming pile of shit a present for not training you? Guys, what is one thing that we see right here? We see flies buzzing around, we see shit on the floor, piss on the fucking newspapers, we see Chop shitting on the floor. Okay, it's a fucking scuzz pile of shit. Okay, it's nasty. But one thing that Franklin just said walking down those stairs, he asked Chop if that steaming pile of shit was a present for not training him. And one thing that we can do with Chop, guys, from the beginning of the game's release was train this motherfucker. It says press R1 to take him for a walk, press R2 to make Chop hunt for pickups. Hunt for pickups. Maybe that is going to be used for something important in the mystery part of the game. But we also can make him do tricks. But he won't do those tricks. Not if he's unhappy. And if you don't use the iFruit app to increase his happiness, guys, well, he'll be unhappy. The iFruit app is something I believe we should utilize in some way, shape, or form. I'm not saying get on the app every day, but it's there for a reason. They spent all that money on that app to make it and do all that shit to make it available for us. For what, guys? Not for nothing. I mean, nobody. I don't know anybody that plays on that app and uses that goddamn Chop the Dog game, okay, to train Chop. Maybe there's a reason that app is given to us. Maybe the clues are right there in front of us and we're just not utilizing them. Okay, here is the Chop the Dog app, guys. I'll go ahead and click on it for you all.
That's trio, homie.
And basically I got a bunch of shit, just like in my game. It's kind of hard to hold this. Okay, just like in my game, I got a bunch of shit on the floor here, and you're supposed to pick it up. I'm throwing shit all over the place. Well, anyway, you're supposed to put the shit in the fucking garbage can. You're supposed to throw the ball to Chop. He's supposed to love it. He's supposed to want to go catch it. Again, I hear a bunch of flies swarming. You know, I'm also supposed to be able to, what is this? Take him for a walk? Yeah, okay, you can take him for a walk and win different, prizes and shit like that here. Okay, so we can take him to the park. And right here, you want to kind of like make a route for Chop and have him protect the Poodle. Because Chop is the only dog that wants to have sex with that Poodle. You don't want the other dogs sticking their mangy dicks into this Poodle here. Okay, and there's different things you collect to give yourself more time or more speed and whatever. I mean, it's a nice, stupid little game to play as you're out and about. I wouldn't spend your hard-earned, decent gaming time on this thing. But I mean, if you're out or you're at school or you're bored or you're at work, wherever you can use your phone, and you know you ain't got nothing better to do, I recommend at least trying this out. Because I'm not saying this is a definite, you know, oh guys, this Chop app is the key to the mystery. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying I believe Chop was put there for a reason. I have another thing that I think is put there for a reason, and it's going to be in this video. And the point is, if we're not utilizing what we're given, how the fuck are we supposed to know what is important, what's not, what's useful, what's not, and what's a part of this mystery? I want to point out this animal Ark tag that we have on Chop's bed right here, okay? This is going to be something I'll bring up in another Unleashing the Truth video. I believe it's important, and I want to shout out Bassist on Edge 7 for showing me this tag because I did not know it was there. Now, let's get back to this Chop tattoo I was telling you about earlier. This Chop tattoo, I believe, is very important because it has Chop on there. He's smoking what I believe is ultimately marijuana or some sort of drug, okay? And that ties in to the second point that I wanted to make in this video. Ultimately, the second step, okay? The first one was Chop, and now the second one is the drugs. There's a reason we're able to do drugs in this game. Yeah, there's a, you know, a funny reason about it. You know, it's cool to be able to smoke pot and whatever, but guys, through my research, I'm telling you, there ultimately is a reason for this. Listen to what Franklin says here.
I'm not stoned. Hell no, I'm relaxed, nigga. That's what I am. I'm relaxed, man. I am so relaxed and happy. Happy as a motherfucker. I could shit myself. I hope I didn't shit myself. Did I? Nah, hell no, not again.
Franklin, Michael, and Trevor can all use drugs. Okay, it's not just alcohol that they can use. And we know that drugs are something very significant as we do those missions earlier in the game where we, you know, with Michael we shoot the aliens, with Trevor we shoot the clowns, and then Franklin makes fun of how the weed isn't really potent, okay? And they all say something after they get high. Now, it's always different, okay? So I'm not going to play every variation of what they say, but some of the stuff that they say really makes you think, okay? It really sparks some curiosity in the brain.
Whoa, why did I smoke that stuff? What is fucking wrong with me? Always the same every time. Every fucking time. I'll be good, I'm bad. I'll be nice, I'm a cunt. No wonder everybody hates me. They're right. Worth less worth.
Now, I believe Michael should definitely stay away from using drugs, and I'll get to that point in my next video, which will be Unleashing the Truth, Michael Part 1. But let's go ahead and show you the Trevor example with the way he uses drugs, okay? He doesn't smoke bongs like Michael and Franklin. He actually huffs gas, and every time he does that, he wakes up in a different location and says something very fucking fucked up. And guys, Trevor, I believe, is key when getting fucked up. But that'll be in my Unleashing the Truth Trevor Part 1 episode. So definitely stay tuned for that one.
Stuff does nothing to me. I'm made of steel. Steel. Trevor Steel Phillips, they used to call me. They would have called me. They like me. Oh, fuck them. Fuck everybody. Nobody likes me. Nobody.
Trevor Steel Phillips. Does that mean steel like hard as a rock steel, as implied when he said it? Or does that mean steel as he's a good thief? Now, don't get too hung up on this, guys, because I will be covering the importance of what I believe I figured out with this whole drug thing. But I just want to let you guys know that the things I brought up in this video and the last few videos, I feel are very important. I feel are directly related to the Chiliad mystery, and I believe at some point in time in the whole solving of the Chiliad mystery, these things will be utilized, okay? There is some importance to them in solving this mystery. So, I'm not just putting these videos out for no reason, okay? So, we got Chop, we got drugs, we got the filters from the murder mystery, okay? And we have Epsilon and yoga. All these things should be considered, but don't worry, I'll be covering this in my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and as always, peace.
Bring it back, boy.